What up, everybody? You know what time it is. King Gunner here. Man, I want to touch base on something that I've been seeing. Now, we all know, I guess a lot of people consider me a conspiracy theorist. And that's fine, because I look into the truth and I read books and shit. I guess there's something wrong with me, and somehow you liberal sheep that just follow whatever your God-in-chief says is okay. But even I can see bullshit, and I've never got into two things. Number one, this all these actors being part of the Illuminati. In fact, I don't even really like the word Illuminati, and then also deaths caused to these actors are because of the Illuminati. There's a story out that Paul Walker, star of Fast and Furious, was killed by the Illuminati. Let me get a couple things straight. Number one, does the New World Order control what goes on many times in Hollywood? Yes. Do I think Jay-Z or Rihanna is part of the Illuminati? No. Who the fuck are they? What makes you think that any of these celebrities are part of anything of value? No, who wants let's just be real. I love hip-hop. But why the fuck do we need a rapper in the Illuminati? We don't. They don't. Jay-Z's money couldn't touch the money by the upper 1%. It couldn't. It just couldn't. It couldn't touch the people like Bill Gates, who's pushing for not genetics. Basically genocide. That's pushing for all the basic destruction of regular people. You think that they don't consider Jay-Z part of us? You think that they don't consider Rihanna part of us? Do I believe that symbolism exists? Sure. And I believe that some of these musicians are using it to try to get people talking about it. They're getting people that typically doesn't listen to hip-hop, like Mark Dice, to talk about it. Mark Dice doesn't know shit about Jay-Z and everybody, but yet he talks about them every day. No, and I ain't got no problem with Mark Dice. I think that he puts in a lot of good work. But the truth of it is, sorry y'all, I'm sick this morning. The truth of this is the Illuminati could care less about Paul Walker. What is it that Paul Walker could have known? We're talking about a mediocre actor that starred in one hit show, Fast and Furious, which I haven't even seen other than the first one. I don't get into all that vroom, 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 fast car shit. It's not for me, man. I just don't get into that shit. I don't give a shit about cars. But anyway, with all that said, that's really not important. I pay people to give a shit about my car. Now, Paul Walker. If you read, you'll learn that he actually met his girlfriend and was sleeping with his girlfriend when he was 33 and she was 16. So I have no respect for Paul Walker. He's I learned that from Tommy Sotomayor the other day. If you don't know who Tommy Sotomayor is, go check him out. I think you can follow him on Twitter at TJ Sotomayor. Go look at him up on YouTube, definitely. TNN Raw. Tommy Sotomayor. Just check it out. With that being said, let me say this. This Illuminati shit is not for people like Paul Walker. It's not for people like Jay-Z or Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? So this constant trying to connect them to it is disgusting. Just because you look up to these nobodies doesn't mean that the people, the rulers of this world do. What the fuck can Jay-Z do for anyone? Seriously. I want you to really think about that. What can Beyonce do for anyone? If a motherfucker's throwing up, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck does that do for anyone? Keep in mind, the Illuminati and New World Order want to be secret. Why would they want these idiots running around? I mean, honestly, I understand they wanna kind of put certain shit in everybody's head. So I know that they use record labels and these artists to promote certain agendas, but they're not going to use them to promote the actual Illuminati. It's just not going to happen. Any more than Freemasons would use them to promote Freemasonry. It just doesn't happen. They're not going to promote secret societies in the open like that. Secret societies, ladies and gentlemen. Let's use our brains. Now, with all this said, Paul Walker, what could he have possibly known? Quit saying that Illuminati is killing off all these people that mean nothing. And I don't mean as a human he doesn't mean anything. Of course he does. But in terms of the big picture, come on, dog. Let's be real. Paul Walker didn't mean enough for the Illuminati to kill him. Jay-Z doesn't mean enough for the Illuminati to want him. And that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, then I need to go back and look at every rapper. Listen, not even Pac died because of the Illuminati. None of them. Not even Pac. Let's be real. Let's quit putting too much value on these entertainers, man. Let's quit doing that. Let's quit looking at people like Pac or Lil Wayne and thinking that they actually mean something, because they don't. They don't mean anything any more than Nas, Method Man, Jay-Z. I mean, nobody does. It's all simply entertainers, man. If I was the Illuminati, I'd fuck with people like Denzel. I'd fuck with people a lot bigger and a lot more important than, I mean, what I mean is a lot more noticeable by everybody than Jay-Z. The typical person that doesn't listen to hip-hop doesn't listen to Jay-Z, and actually some of us do listen to hip-hop, doesn't listen to Jay-Z. I'm a Nas guy, so I don't fuck with Jay-Z. Everybody watches Denzel, whether you're white, black, into hip-hop, not into hip-hop. So why the fuck would you even care? You guys always pick people that not everybody fucks with. Not everybody gets into cars. So not everybody watches Fast and Furious. Most people don't even know who the fuck Paul Walker is. I don't. Until I saw this bullshit all over my newsfeed. Let's be real, man. Let's quit. You guys are making conspiracy theorists look bad, man. Conspiracy theorists are not bad. We're people that look into shit and ask questions and think. You guys aren't doing that with Paul Walker. Or anybody else. You guys are making crazy accusations that because Justin Bieber has an eye tattooed on him, that means it's the pyramid eye. And get off of this bullshit. We got real conspiracies going on, such as Benghazi Gate, such as the IRS Gate, such as, I mean, we got real conspiracies going on. Even Kama's You know what I mean? We need to focus on that. Quit focusing on this dumb shit. Who cares that Miley Cyrus twerked? Who cares that she smoked weed and you know, somewhere, wherever the fuck she was? Who gives a shit, man? Come on, y'all. Let's start using our heads, alright? That's all I'm saying. Let's start using our heads. And let's stop giving conspiracy theorists a bad name because someone you like died. Just because you like him doesn't mean he was important. It just means you like him. Because he really wasn't that important. And he could. Why don't y'all focus on the journalists that died via car? Why don't we focus on that? Because that actually may be something here. Based on the shit in his life leading up to that. Paul Walker. Let's use our heads, man. Who the fuck is Paul Walker? I'm out of here.